Welcome to that synth show, Synth Wars. I'm your host, Synth Samurai, and today we'll be talking about, what an apt episode, Synth Wars. Can you believe it's even created to cover all the drama? We'll be talking about a company, we'll just call them TE for tonight. And TE, you suck. You suck big time. You suck so bad. No, I won't do any of those jokes, but we'll be talking about it tonight. There's lots of drama going on with, I believe his name is Florian from AudioPilz and Scott Synth's, what is it? Scott Synth Sounds or Scott Synth Channel. And then you got everybody floating in from all over talking about the drama. They don't want no drama, but they still want to talk about the drama and they got to put their 2 cents in. But you know what? That's what Synth Wars is for. Because we cover all the drama, baby. Because we love the drama. We love the Synthesizer Wrestling Federation. It's absolutely fantastic. So we're going to go over it all tonight. And I'd like to welcome you all. Who do we got here? We got Roy, Droid, Void, Conductive, Uncle Jerry's World, Echo Craft, Blue Fox 85, Jason Williams, QWL Music, Studio 8FX, Ayer, Bloomsbury Pedals, Expanding Knowledge, Monic Sonics, Hans Volt, Uncle Jerry, Ayer. Did I say you guys already? All right, man. We got a bunch of people in here. More to come, as always. They keep piling in time after time. But I just want to say it's a absolutely beautiful, beautiful moment in history where we get to witness a company do something very strange to, I would say, probably, if I was to guess, one of the biggest YouTubers in the gear scene on the internet. I went and looked through the stats on Social Blade, which I'll go and show you in a second. The stats on Social Blade show that this man is pulling in big views. His channel is AudioPilz, P-I-L-S. I'll show you that in a second too. And this other company, TE, have done something we don't know. We'll investigate it now because I've been looking into this all day. I've been looking into the forums. I've been watching videos of people saying they don't want to be no drama, and yet they're talking about the drama. And I've been watching other people trying to say you got it all wrong, and then you see all the TE fanboys coming out like the minions they are, protecting their great overlords. So we'll be covering that. What's up, Fabio? And this beautiful t-shirt here. I mean, come on, dude. This is like, who made this? This is probably one of the coolest t-shirts I've ever seen. I got no idea what it means. It looks like it's got one of those tic-tac-toe marks. It's got an F, and then it looks like a skeleton hand with a middle finger and then a T across it and then an E. So hashtag FTE. I don't know what it means, but it's a very cool shirt, man. Very, very cool shirt. Maybe at the end of the show or in a little bit, we might be able to find out where we can get that. But man, I might have to pick one of those up. Tic-tac-toe FTE, whatever that means. I got no idea what it means. I've seen everyone posting it in chats yesterday. I've seen it all over the place. So if someone can tell me what that means, it'd be great to know. I don't know what tic-tac-toe FTE means, but someone could probably tell me. So the title of the show is TE Sucks, because they do suck. I think they suck. I got into them. I was interested in their products. I'll just give you a little history. I was interested in their products. I ordered the EP133KO2. Then Fadergate happened. Tons of people started getting this instrument with broken faders. Canceled my order right away. And then watched tons of people love it. And tons of people have a good time with it. And cool, whatever. People love it. And then I just kind of was like, you know what, man? Screw them. Screw that company. And I just think they're, to be honest, the fanboys of them annoy me, just like I annoy people. I mean, I annoy tons of people. I'm the king of cringe, right? So, but the fanboys for TE annoy me, and the company annoys me, and I just think they suck, right? So I think they even suck more after listening to the goings-on over the last couple days. And let me jump channels here. Before I get into all this, just let me jump channels and over to this little thing here. So this is Bloomsbury Pedals. I want to thank him. It's the first ever sponsor of the Synth Kumite 25. He's donated a pedal for second place, so we are forever connected. He's a synth renegade. He's always here. He's absolutely amazing. I did a video the other day where I checked out one of his pedals. Where is it here? It's here somewhere. Hold on. Right here. I did it with organ grinder through the monopoly. Very cool pedal. Sounds awesome. I loved it. And I think you can hear it, man. It's gnarly. Adds tons of grit and distortion. Very, very cool. So anyways, Louisberry Pedals, I just want to thank them for sponsoring Kumite 2025. If you don't know what Kumite is, tune in January 26th. It's the greatest musical tournament of all time. No holds barred, last man standing. The winner gets a huge UFC belt with Kumite 2025 last man standing on it. Second place gets a Louisberry guitar pedal and maybe some other prizes. We'll see. I don't know. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, let's jump over here. This is what all the rage is about. Let me turn this heavy metal down. I just wanted to start the show with it. Got me too amped up. All right, so turn this down. So here's what we're working with. We're working with a man by the name, I think his name is Florian. I have no idea. His website or YouTube page is AudioPilz, and AudioPilz is absolutely killing it. 140,000 subscribers. Now, listen, if you're into the pop culture world, that's not much, but in the GearTube industry, 140,000 subscribers means you're a bona fide made man in the Synthesizer All-Star team. So he's on the Synthesizer All-Star team, like a bunch of other ones. Now, when this cat posts a video, he gets 64, 59, 43, 64, 77. No matter what he posts, he gets between 50, 60, 70, 80, 100,000 views. And if we go popular, what's his most popular video? 284,000, 260, right? So the whole idea of his channel, from what I've gathered and what I've looked at, is he kind of, it's named Bad Gear, and he kind of does a little bit of play on words with lots of memes in there, algorithm catnip, and then talks about kind of the gear a little bit, and then does a demo at the end. It's kind of like gear criticism light, you know? You get a Bud Light, it's 5%. You get a Budweiser, 5%. You get a Bud Light, it's 4%. So when it comes to criticism, it's the Bud Light of criticism, you know? Kind of gives it a little bit, not too crazy, and has a bit of fun, and his videos are great, and they do awesome. So he's found out the secret sauce to making videos. And from what I gathered now, he did a video which was put out there, and it had, this is what we don't know because the video's gone, but he said and posted this. Actually, I got it right here. Hold on. I think I got it here. Let me jump over here. I think this is what he posted. So Scott Synth Stuff made a video. And you know what? Maybe we should look at that first, because Scott Synth Stuff got smoked today. People went after this cat like crazy and was just like, Scott Synth Stuff, how dare you? You spoke misinformation. Take it down. Apologize. Blah, 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 blah. So Scott Synth Stuff, his video had, I think it was up to 100,000 views. He pulled his video down. You can't find it anywhere. And since this is the copyright strike era, there's only one guy I know who won't copy strike me, or whatever you call it, and that's Weaver Beats. He did a video today. He said some things and went after Scott a little hard, but just to see Scott's clip, we can check it out right here.
Two sources apart in the end. It was not a regular Bad Gear video, and I would never say video here.
Now let's talk about Florian and Teenage Engineering.
The internet's forever, so Scott pulled down his video, but Weaver has already logged and stored this into the Sonic history books.
He did a review of their medieval unit, and they did basically what I was just showing you. He played some of the samples and said, hey, listen to these samples, listen to these weird samples they used, and then he used them in a composition and played back his composition and so on.
None of that happened. Absolutely none of that happened. And it paid.
So I guess what happened was, I don't know, I didn't see the video yet, but Scott was assuming, Scott was assuming that he just did what he always does, starts the video with an intro, talks a little bit of crap about it, then plays the video at the end with some sounds from the synthesizer that he's lightly criticizing.
This would be the first to upload something, though. I mean, look at this. 50,000 views, 3,500 likes. But realistically, there's not a single thing that is right in this video, basically, other than the fact that he...
And what Weaver's saying here, there is a single thing right in the video, which he'll cover, and I'll show you in a second. There's one very important thing in this video, which has created a little bit of a firestorm and a Streisand effect by TE copyright striking AudioPilz for showing some of their commercial in a mashup of Monty Python, apparently what it was, but there's something.
Got a copyright strike.
Well, he was not very kind to Teenage Engineering. Well, he's not very kind to any.
And in case you forgot, I'm the guy who reacts to the reaction of the reaction video of someone reacting to the reaction. Okay, that's what I am. I'm the fractal. I'm the synthesizer fractal.
Instrument, really, but Teenage Engineering took umbrage with his review of their unit, and they issued a copyright strike. And why did they do that? Because they said he played samples in his video that belong.
I have no idea where he got this information from. None of it is correct. Absolutely none of this.
All right, so that's basically the gist of it. We don't need to hear any more of that, but thank you, Weaver, for logging and storing that in the synthesizer history books. And I'll show you the part here. We'll cover this cat in a little bit too. But if I jump back on over here to AudioPilz, this is kind of what's got everybody's panties in a little bit of a bunch. So on Scott's video, AudioPilz said, a word of clarification. The video in question was a mashup of their Jordovsky, Parajanadov, whatever, Kursavanov inspired medieval promo video and Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which was super funny because it was really hard to tell the two sources apart in the end. It was not a regular Bad Gear video, and I would never say anything bad about Teenage Engineering, which he has criticized Teenage Engineering in the past, I think. You know, I think he has. So let me tell you a little something about a copyright strike. A little something about a copyright strike is, because I got one from a dirty old rotten troll a little while ago. The scummiest of all scummers, okay? The rottenest of all rotten trolls copyrighted strike me a little while ago. So I got a little crash course in what it is. When you get a copyright strike, YouTube doesn't just give you copyright strikes or nothing. Copyright strike has to either be made by somebody manually. It has to be put in manually. YouTube just won't go copyright strike and yank your video down. So either TE went and did it, or somebody pretending to be TE went and did it. But according to Florian, he's saying that TE pulled it down, and yeah, it's the very definition of synth mafia. And I'm going to tell you why everybody's got it a little wrong, and everyone's running wild off on a cat chasing the laser on a totally wrong topic. I'll break it down and tell you exactly what I think's going on, and I think I got it nailed. So when you get a copyright strike, someone manually has to go, F you, copyright strike. And when you get a copyright strike, you got to do this stupid multiple choice test of like 10 slides. You do the 10 slides, and they're like, if you don't get another one in 90 days, then you're all good. Okay, that's what happens. But if you get 3 of these, your channel is nuked forever. So when someone gives you a copyright strike, it is like a strike 1. If you do this 2 more times, everything you've created over your lifetime on YouTube is now nuked forever. Gone. Never to be seen ever again. So if TE went and copyright struck AudioPilz, what happens is now they got strike 1 of 2. So this means that if AudioPilz ever does a TE video again, ever uses an image from their ad, ever uses an image of their synthesizer, ever uses any image that TE has created as their intellectual property, whether it's a video they made, sounds from they made, and this is the part right here, read this. Prohibited usage. You are prohibited from redistributing, selling, leasing, sharing, reproducing. Okay, fine. Or publicly displaying. So look at this little tidbit right here. You are prohibited from publicly displaying the material in its original or modified form. What does that mean, modified form? So you can't display it in its original. Okay, your brain goes, that's logical. I mean, that's kind of taking what they got. Then they say, or modified form, including through online platforms, public performances, broadcasts, or any part of derivative works. Fine. Unless it is substantially changed and transformed into an original creation. So let me just tell you, if you do a review of a TE product and you use the samples, or a clip from their video or whatever, they have the right to copyright strike you. Now, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I don't know if it is or if it isn't. But they can do it. So when they go to one of the biggest GearTube channels, probably the most popular, I would say. The guy gets 60,000 views, guaranteed every video, no matter what. He's got a following of absolutely fanatical people who love his stuff. And now he's got 2 more chances and everything's gone. So to me, what that says is, hey, guess what? F-A-F-O. If you keep effing around, you're going to effing find out, okay? Because we know you don't like doing good reviews, and when you do a review or talk bad about our product, you're influencing right off the bat 60,000 people who could buy this product. So what we're letting you know, Mr. AudioPilz, is this. F-A-F-O. You want to F around, you're going to effing find out. And to me, that's the biggest story of this whole thing. This isn't like, oh, they're going to steal your music. Oh my God, TE's got a sampler put out there now, and they're going to, if you make music on this and put it on Spotify, they own all your music. Okay, no, it's not that. But what they are saying is, if you're an influencer and you got a channel and you want to talk crap, buckle up, baby, because we're going to smoke you. And guess what? You can fight it, but then you're just rolling the dice, because once you fight it, now it goes to legal proceedings. Once you fight a copyright strike, you're engaging in a legal proceeding now, and YouTube hands it off to the person, who copyrighted struck you, and then they have to go ahead and file the lawsuit against you, and there it shall be. Okay, and they got 10 days to reply. I think it's 10 days. And if they don't file the lawsuit and produce it to YouTube within 10 days, the copyright strike's over. So AudioPilz could go wha-bam, dispute, copyright strike, dispute. It goes back to TE or whoever filed it. I'm not saying TE filed it because I still don't even know for sure who filed it. It could have been one of the trolls. And wha-bam, TE's got 10 days to either file legal copyright proceedings. If they don't file it, it's put to best and the video goes back up. That's how it works. Crash course, okay? So he telling you right here, it's made from him clipping a little video. And there's a dude here. You know what? The thing is I got some videos loaded up, but I can't play them tonight because I can't risk it. It's too hot. The topic's too hot tonight to be playing other people's videos when I'm doing a video about videos being racked for playing other people's videos. So I got to take it easy tonight. But I thought this comment was funny here. My buddy sent this to me. Echo Craft got this comment on one of his videos. This guy's like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you can't make this stuff up, but that's exactly what Scott's synth stuff did. And most of what he said in this video is incorrect. I love Scott, but I'm gonna spit in his face right now. He jumped the gun with all the facts. There's a lot of misinformation in that video. Blah, 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 blah. Then he goes on, and right at the bottom's the best. No legal advice here. Just perspective from a recovering attorney. I'm no TE fanboy, but I love the OPXY because I find it extremely musical, inspiring, which is what this is all about anyways. However, I'm definitely not a fan of the original. Get that crap out of here. You know what you are? You're a fanboy to the most highest extent because you took about 20 minutes to write this up, correct it, get all the grammar good, and then at the bottom you're like, famous last words of a TE fanboy. I'm not a TE fanboy, but I love TE. Okay, so I think that's hilarious. Anyways, let's get this out of here for a minute, minimize that, and get back over to the business. So, like I said, old Scotty boy, here's AudioPilz's channel. If you don't believe he's one of the biggest people on the internet, B+, I got the same rating. Interesting. 27 million views over the lifetime of his channel. He's only got 300 videos, so I'm not good at math. You divide 27 million by 300, that'll give you the average view of his video. In the last month, he's got 500,000 views, okay? He's picked up 2,000 subs in the last month, which is like 0% up or down, so he's averaging 2,000 new subs per month. The earnings is all baloney, so don't even look at that. But if you look at his videos, here we go, boom. This is video views per day, 40,000, 50,000, 30,000, 100,000, you know, last 30 days, 500,000 views. So this is a big dog. This is what we call a made man. This is if you're gonna do a copyright strike on somebody who's talking crap about gear, and you want to hit someone right where it hurts, and you want to let the world know, hey, FAFO, which I got no problems with it. If you want to go out, if you want to go to war, go to war. That's what Synth Wars is all about. And TE just went to war because they said if any influencers out there, you want to talk crap, if you want to talk great, fine, put your stuff in our video and we'll let you go all day because there's tons of videos out there with TE stuff in it. But if you want to talk crap, and you use anything that we got, we're going to hit you with a copyright strike. And if you do it 3 times, we're going to nuke your channel, is basically what they're saying, right? So just to give us a little heads up, I'm going to open the phone lines up here now in about 10 minutes. And we'll have a chat, because that's the beauty of the Synth Wars call-in show. You guys can call in, let me know what you think. And let's try to keep it on topic tonight. What do you think about this whole situation? And try to keep the calls not brief, but, you know, keep them like concise so we can try to get in as many calls as we can. But yeah, this is annoying. TE sucks. I think they suck, you know, like, does anybody know where you could get this t-shirt, this tic-tac-toe FTE? What is FTE? Does anybody friggin' know what FTE means? I've been seeing it everywhere. I've been seeing it all over the forums. Every live chat's got FTE with this tic-tac thing. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what this skeleton finger is. I don't know. FTE, no idea. All right, so let's keep going. This is some TE products. $2,300 for this hunk of junk. My opinion, it's a hunk of junk. I don't know if it's good or not, but in my opinion, it's a hunk of junk. Another product here, $2,000. All these little rinky dinks, $2,000, $1,500, you know, $1,200. These products are cool. $300 for these are cool, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. So we jump over here real quick to Scott. As you can see, he's pulled down the video. The video is no longer up. You know what, Scotty boy? You should have just left it up, man. You should have left it up as a piece of synth history, and you should, if you want to do a correction and all that stuff, do a correction, man. But don't pull it down because you got all these dudes jumping on the bandwagon being like, Scott's full of misinformation. Scott's a misinformation merchant. Scott didn't do his research. He wanted to be first. You got all these channels just jealous because he whacked out 100K views out of nowhere. It's like, dude, leave your video up. Never back down. Never apologize. Just keep rolling with it, man. It's a piece of synth history. You didn't get it totally wrong because you put up the friggin' terms of service that said exactly the rules. So, you know, I'm backing Scott's synth stuff, and I'm backing AudioPilz, and I'm hoping we can get the full story because I don't have the full story. I'm going to have to take the Don Bongino effect here and wait 48 hours before any of this stuff comes out because I didn't know the synth world was so full of drama and espionage and darkness and synth mafias and synth Illuminati. I didn't know it was so shady. I'm just getting into it, and we're cracking it all open. We're finding it out real quick. So this is Scott's synth stuff. If we move on over here, we got this one here. I posted this in the chat earlier before anyone said, and like I said, you guys know I love TE. I'm a huge TE fan. I might be one of the biggest TE fans ever because they make great content. Whatever. Oh, Weaver's here. Yeah. Misinformation. Here's the deal with misinformation, man. Misinformation started in 2020. And if we're going to be talking about misinformation, we're going to have to be like, you know what? Everything is misinformation. In 2020, that word got friggin' made up, and you guys know why. If you don't know why, then you're probably never going to know why. But misinformation came on the scene in 2020, and suddenly now, everybody's a judge of misinformation. How about this? It's just information, and you figure it out on your own. If you don't like it, too bad. If it ain't true, too bad. If it's true, okay, cool. It's just called information. There's no such thing as misinformation. That's crap. That's crap Klaus Schwab invented. All right, so was Scott wrong? Was he incorrect in what he said? I don't know. I haven't seen the video, but I think he was incorrect saying it was a demo or something. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. If he said it was a demo, wrong. But he put up the thing from TE that said, you know, if you do this, if you do this, if you do this, blah, 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 blah. Misinformation, disinformation, blah, blah, blah. What's up, Weaver, baby? I love you. You know that. Always. Me and Weaver had a little battle earlier in the year on Synth Wars, so I love Weaver. Yeah, great content, but I think I'm down with Scott. I think Scott's cool. I think Scott made a great video. Yeah, you know, he got it wrong. He got a little bit of it wrong, you know, but he got pretty much most of it right. What he got right is TE sucks. In my opinion, I think they're a crap company. They're annoying, and most of the people who buy their products are annoying to me. That's just what I think, all right? That's just what I think, all right? So I don't know who's running that company. It's probably Klaus Schwab who's running that. I have no idea who's running it, but it sounds like Klaus Schwab's running it. Synth Schwab over there. All right. So this guy made a video, and Scott McCulley Sounds, he's got great sound packs. He's got one of the greatest Polybrute 12 Cream Dream sound packs I've ever heard in my life. Volume 1, Volume 2. And in this video, I can't play because I don't want to get a copy because everyone's got a trigger finger right now. So I'm not playing the video. You guys watch it on your own time. But in this video, he's basically like, the GearTube scene is gone overboard. There's too much drama. There's too many people spreading misinformation. We got to be careful, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. And he starts saying he's seeing too many of these videos come up. And I kind of feel like he might be talking about me. I mean, I post 40, 50 videos a month, so I don't know if he's talking about me or talking about Scott, but I got a message, I guess, for, this is what I think. And if anybody's out there talking about me.
Listen, I've spent a lot of time, Joe, slating everybody in the company. Backstage, I'm starting fights off everybody. I've ridiculed everyone on the roster. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
All right, you get it. The Synth Samurai does what he wants. I want to take this opportunity and apologize to absolutely nobody for making content, for stirring up drama, for talking about what I want to talk about. It's a free country in the land of America, baby. And guess what? I got freedom of speech. And if you don't like what I'm talking about, and you don't like how your synth community is going, you know what you can do, man? You can just tell me exactly what you did in that video and just voice your opinion, because everyone's entitled to their opinion. But I'm not apologizing for having a good time, having a laugh, talking about what I want to talk about, and talking about videos and synths and synth beefs and crappy companies like TE. Guess what? If I want to say it, I'm going to say it. And if that interferes with the oh so serious synthesizer community and wah, sensitive Sallies out there everywhere, then you know what? I don't care. And I apologize to absolutely for nobody, mate. All right? Okay, let's get back to the shop. All right, so then we got another guy over here, House of Jack. He goes on to tell you, go check out his video too. He just, he's back in Teenage Engineering Up saying they're not going to steal your music, blah, blah, blah. But my point is, they're not going to steal your music. My point is, it's nothing about music. My point is, it's about shutting up people who talk crap. That's how you say it. This here to me says, if I'm reading this, it's like, you know what? You talk crap, we'll shut you up. F-A-F-O. And guess what? Good for them. I'm into it, because I wouldn't be able to make this video tonight if it wasn't for TE. So thank you very much for providing me this content. Thank you, Mr. Weaver, for providing me some enlightenment on this content. Thank you, Scott, the double Scots. And thank you, what's this dude man's name? And thank you, House of Jack. And also this cat here, another TE fanboy, Darwin Lodi, with this cool hat. Thank you too, sir. He explains it good. Go check out his channel and see what he's saying. But like I said, the copyright strike finger, trigger finger is hot tonight, and I ain't getting blasted tonight because this show needs to stay. All right. So I was looking around on the forums. This guy says he knows a couple people that live in the same community, and I'm just reading off of Reddit here now. This is not my opinion. This is the opinion of Pipes of Pan. The guy at my local shop says there are a bunch of goofballs who think criticisms about their stuff being too expensive is both fair and funny. So they make a bunch of limited run stuff like 133 for $70. It's cheeky. I doubt they've sold more than a few anyways. $1,200 synth tables, blah, blah, blah. They all think it's hilarious and blah, 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 blah. Okay? So these guys are just taking the piss, having a laugh, and they don't care. Now, here's another little interesting thing that nobody's thought of, because everybody's oh so damn serious and don't zoom out 40,000 feet and see what might actually be happening here. Well, bam. You ever think about this? Has this ever crossed your mind? When you're laying in bed at night wondering why a company would do something so drastic, why they would create a Streisand effect to come back on them and bring them into the news and the GearTube, and you know what happens? TE is just racking up the views in the algorithm now. All their videos are top of the YouTube. Bow, 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 bow. This is called shock advertising, okay? Shock advertising is a type of advertising that deliberately, rather than inadvertently, startles, offends its audience by violating norms for social values and personal ideas. It is the employment in advertising or public relations of graphic imagery and blunt slogans and highlight of public policy issues, goods, blah, 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 blah. Okay? This form of advertising is often confrontational, disturbing, explicit, crash, and may entail bold, provocative political messages, blah, blah. Maybe I'm a shock marketer. I don't know. Maybe they're describing me. I have no idea. But If they don't care, if they like having a laugh, if they like stirring the pot, 'cause they're a bunch of rich trust fund people who got tons of cash they made in the fashion industry, and they're marketing all their synthesizer products like a friggin' Gucci handbag. If they're just having a laugh, taking the piss, and they actually do not care, then you know what? Shock advertising is cool. And it's also like, you know what? Who's the biggest criticizer of gear out there? Oh, AudioPilz? Give them a FAFO digital punch. Video banned. Boom, take that. Strike one. You want to do it again? Channel deleted. Okay? That's what's up. And if you want, oh, I found a t-shirt right here. Here's a t-shirt with the tic-tac-toe FTE. No idea what it means. 23 bucks. That's not a deal. That's a pretty good deal. We got, what color is it in? Oh, cool. They got it in red. Oh, nice. They got a red one. I don't know what tic-tac FTE means, but listen, if anybody wants one of those shirts, go grab one. Okay? Special occasion. Go get it if you want it. All right, let's keep moving. And let's open up the phone line, shall we? Oh, but before we do, I got something cool here. All right, I got something pretty cool. And I'm going to open this at the end of the show. And this was supposed to be a Christmas gift, but I didn't get it for Christmas, okay? So what I had to do is I had to go and get it myself. So it's in this box, and I'm going to show it to you after. Because Hans Bolt, Echo Craft, Machines One, all say I don't buy anything. Well, guess what, baby? I bought something. And you're going to see it at the end of the show. All right, so Synth Talk Radio, phone lines are now open. 413-279-4344. Let me know what's on your mind. What do you think of this situation? What do you think of this nonsense? Do you want Synth Samurai to disappear into oblivion because he's stirring up too much trouble on the internet? Should I be blocked and banned or what? Let me know. 413-279-4344. Phone lines are now open, baby. And while we're at it, I just got to tell everyone, man, thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for coming in the chat, talking to each other, taking it easy. It's been a great experience. And like I said, I think it's, I actually kind of think it's awesome that TE went out there and was like, you know what? Talk crap about our products and we're going to fight back. Because I can't talk crap because I like when Uli Behringer fights back. So you know what? If TE wants to be like, you know what? Screw you, man. We're going to. So TE sucks, but they're also cool because they say, suck it back. All right. Let's see. We got a call coming in.
From
Apollo.
All right. We got a call from Apollo. You're online. You know the deal, bro. Let's keep it semi-brief. What's your opinion on the topic? How's everything going tonight?
Oh, well, what do you think? What do you think, man? I mean, can you believe this? I don't know. I don't think Scott had it wrong because I went over to their site and I read their stuff, and they were definitely talking like you couldn't use some of their samples. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know if that's because, now, are those actual samples that are from the movie that are in that device?
The thing is Buddy Florian hasn't really come out and explained anything properly yet, because I think he's waiting. Maybe he probably contacted TE and he's like waiting for them to respond, because they can release it, right? You can say, hey man, can you just drop that out or let me cut that section out or blah, blah, blah. And they have a chance to be like, yes, okay. So you settle it between each other, or they're going to say, nah, man, screw you, keep it up. So I don't know what the actual deal was, but it seems it's the murky waters of this whole drama is he used something that TE considers theirs, and they said, screw you, take it down. Even though, so I don't know if it was in a negative, like, so
well,
I didn't see the video.
I'm just wondering if it has Monty Python samples inside the synthesizer.
And that would mean what?
That would mean that they got license from them, from the movie house, or whoever has the rights to it.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't be able to distribute that legally. So that would just be whatever those samples are. And that's what I'm wondering, if that's what this is or not.
So who would make the strike, Monty Python or TE?
I would think in that case TE would, because they would be protecting, you know, the release that they got on it.
All right.
You know,
so,
it's just
okay.
like that. So like if you ask somebody for rights, you know, you most likely are going to get them. So that's all I'm saying is that is that what the strike came from? Is there a sample from the movie that's inside the synthesizer? Because if that's the case, that would make total sense.
All right.
However,
so, yeah.
however, if it's something that they created to sound like the movie, that's really close to it.
So you're talking about the sound, not the video, right? You're saying that there's a chance that TE licensed something from Monty Python sound. They have it in a device. He played the video, and TE has to protect themselves by copyright striking him. Is that what you're kind of getting?
I don't know. No, I'm completely confused, like you guys, about it. I'm just wondering if that's what the legal loophole that they're using, because. Is that the case? Do they have? I mean, that's probably what we should find out. Have they sampled Monty Python and the Holy Grail or any of that stuff? And is that, you know, did they actually
good question.
sample it?
Okay, good question. That's what we need to find out. That's an interesting line of thought. So they might have licensed something that they're actually not allowed to let anyone use. But see,
listen, I'm not trying to stick up. I'm not trying to stick up.
No. I'm trying to process it mentally, like how that will work. You know, because if it is,
that's all, because this is like Twilight Zone here, man. You can't just take, you know, sell somebody an instrument and then, you know, I got this Gibson Les Paul. I'm going to play the heavy metal rock chord E, and now Gibson's going, no, that's copyrighted. That don't make any sense.
I think this is the deal. I don't think that it has anything, according to what's floating around here and what Florian put up in his post to Scott. It seems that this doesn't have anything to do with sound. It has to do with the video. So what they're saying is you used our commercial and we're striking you. That's what I'm gathering from it, which is basically like, say you went and had your channel up and you're like, oh, TE just released this product and here's the ad for their product. I'm just going to show it and talk about it. What they're basically saying is if you do that, if you make fun of it, if you talk crap about it, anything negatively, we'll strike you because we got the right to strike you.
We'll see what happens with my channel. I made a medieval video. I made my first medieval video today, so you know what? They can sue me. I got lawyers.
All right, yeah, well, okay.
You know, I would love for them to sue me because you know what? I don't use their sounds.
Mm-hmm. Do you know my personal opinion, bro? I'll say it is my personal opinion is this is a FAFO scenario, and it was a large target who's basically, like I said, for all intents and purposes, he is the biggest criticizer of gear, although he really doesn't, you know, criticize it that bad. But he is the largest image of, I'll go out and talk crap about your gear. It gets 60,000 views, and they're like, yeah, no, screw that, man. If you're going to talk crap about our gear, we're striking it.
I bought my second synthesizer from him. You know, because of that guy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
he went so easy on it.
I mean, it's kind of just, it's like I said, I think it's criticism light with then a beautiful demo at the end, and he plays it, and then a lot of people are like, that's hilarious, but that is sound pretty good. I kind of like that. So he's got a little niche that he's carved out, and I just think even if he used if he just used the video and they're like, screw you, take it down, that's our ad video, and we're striking you. That sucks. If it's like something to do, like you said, with some obscure mixture of licensing with Monty Python and all this other stuff, and they have to do it to protect themselves, yeah, okay, but that needs to be, are they going to come out and tell everybody? Because this is creating a Streisand effect, and you know what Streisand effect is, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's creating a Streisand effect where they went and did this to get it off the screen, but what it's doing is making everybody talk about it more, which is bringing them publicity, although negatively.
Of course.
You know, so
hey, all publicity is good. You know, that's like, you know, everybody's been cracking jokes at me for like 2 days, going, "Oh, they're coming after you, Bo. Your channel's dead." And I was like, you know what? I was like, I cleaned house a little bit, so I took the two German guys dancing off, you know, great videos, you know, people loved them, and I took them off, so I took their commercials off. But you know what? Now it's like Chevrolet is suing me because I cut the sound and I put a Honda's engine in my Corvette.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's not going to float.
All right. Before you go, do you think Scott should have took down his video or left it up?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think he should have left it up too.
Listen, it's all fun and games at the end, but, you know, the big deal with them is, you know, their stuff's too expensive, man.
But he could, like people said, I mean, Weaver said in his video, I don't know if he's right or wrong, I'm not sure if Weaver's a lawyer or not, but he said in his video that that you know, he's defaming this company. He could be up for a lawsuit too. And that's scary. When someone says that, that's scary enough to be like, you know what? I don't need no trouble. I'm just talking about synthesizers. You know, this is it's a dangerous racket when you get into the synth wars. Let me tell you that, Apollo. You know, I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now.
I guess so. I'm just an old man trying to have some fun and make some jokes. I'm like the new modern day Weird Al. So if everybody does, you know, ain't ready for it, that's fine, you know. But your kids are gonna love it.
All right, bro. All right, listen, man. You take it easy, Apollo, Hanzo, baby. You the man, and we'll be talking to you, brother.
You too, brother.
Okay, dude. Yeah, Weaver. I thought Weaver was maybe Weaver's a lawyer. I don't know. Weaver, you a lawyer? Because I might need a lawyer. And if I need a lawyer, let it be Weaver. Weaver or Echo Craft, one of you two. Maybe if I had needed a legal team, I'd use both of you. All right, phone lines are open, 413-279-4344. Anybody wants to call in, let us know what you think about this topic. Should Scott have taken down his video? Was TE in the right for striking it? Do we even know what's friggin' going on here? Do we even know what the story is? All right, we got a phone call. Hello.
Call from
The Machines One.
All right, we got a call from the Machines One. You are live and in color, my brother. What is going on?
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, what you got to say now?
Okay, here's what I gotta say. So,
You say I never buy nothing. I got a product right here, bro.
You good? You good?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, cool. Yeah, no. Here's my 2 cents, man. Like, I see there's a lot of confusion, and I'm not a lawyer, so you know, take this for what it is.
Let's just play one for now. Come on, this is make
Here's
believe,
my
dude.
speculation, man. Here's my speculation, right? I don't think it's the samples. I don't even think it's the fact that he's parodying the video. I think it's the fact that he ripped the entire video as his own and made his own kind of like commercial with it. It'd be like if I took something from a movie and snipped out an entire piece of the movie to get my point across.
Okay.
You can't use that movie. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's what he did. He used that whole section of the video, and that's what they ripped him for. Whether it was parody or not, you can't just snag the entire video.
I thought parody was free use. So what you're saying is he had the video, from what you're understanding is the video was playing on the left, the parody was playing on the right?
But parody, right? Like let's just talk about parody for a second. If you know, here's a parody. If I took a scene from a movie and I recreated it with my own people, and we set it our way, but maybe we embellish some things to make certain parts funnier, that's parody. We reenacted it, right? Like a cover song. Well, cover song's obviously not parody. To some people it might be, but you know, you know, that's a reenactment. What he did was he clipped the entire video, put it in his, added some overdubs, and that was the Bad Gear trailer thing he did.
So what's the problem?
The problem is you can't just take someone's artistic art and snag it up and put it in your video as your own thing and monetize it probably.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
but okay, so what happens is, you might know this, so TE could have done a copyright claim and then they just do a revenue sharing. So that means that it's like this.
There ain't gonna be no sharing.
No, no sharing.
Homie snagged all their money, bro.
Yeah, he got the bag and took off.
Yeah, homie went and bought a few more tables.
I still think it's fair use, but I'm still sticking to my theory, dude. I think it's a FO scenario where they're like, you know what, man? Nah, enough of this.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just like when you sample music, right? Like when you sample music, you have to get that license.
Okay, but dude, their video is a commercial, though.
But who owns that video? Who owns the rights to it? So if you go and steal it, do you own it now? Or does the person who created it own it?
Yeah, good point.
Is it a parody? Yeah. Or is it a complete refabrication of something that someone actually did?
Okay,
like
so you're on Team TE?
No, I friggin' hate TE. I've had two of their instruments and sold them both. But
all right,
I think
so you can talk on this. You bought and paid, and you're out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I've been there and I've done that, and it's overhyped. It's all hype beast stuff.
Yeah.
My first synth was the OGOP1. It was before I even knew what a synth was.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, I'm gonna buy this and make lo-fi beats, and I'll never need another piece of gear again.
Dude, I'm gonna get struck for that Connor video, aren't I?
No, dude, you won't. I doubt it.
That's fair use. Come on, man.
It's fair use. It's
Yeah,
fair
yeah.
use.
Yeah.
But the thing is he took that commercial and made his own commercial with it. It'd be different if he did like a Family Guy where he did the exact same skit but made it a cartoon.
So you're saying even though he kind of mashed it with Monty Python, you're saying that still isn't enough of a switch up? But even if it isn't, he mashed it all up. Why didn't they just be like, that's funny?
I don't know. There's corporate people involved in this kind of decision, you know? I don't think it's...
Do you think Scott should have took down his video?
I don't care either way. Dude can do whatever the hell he wants. Sorry, that's not a hot take.
Dude, you know this channel is about caring about stuff that nobody cares about. Come on.
The other day he did a Behringer Wave video.
Yeah.
He talked, or maybe it was like his top 10 synths or something.
Yeah.
And he talked about Behringer Waves. He mentioned that it had polyphonic aftertouch.
Mm-hmm.
I jumped in the comments in a friendly manner, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey man, great video. I love the wave. I hope I'm getting one. But it doesn't have polyphonic aftertouch. It only has channel aftertouch. I mean, he went on and on about it. So I had to, you know, point it out because maybe he could just make a little clarification in his, you know, under his little comment section there.
Mm-hmm.
People do that all the time when they find out new information, or they go, oh, cool, man. Appreciate that.
If he was scared of legal trouble, if Weaver spooked him, because Weaver was like, you're gonna get sued, bro. If Weaver spooked him, and he was like, all right, screw this, fine. But if he just took it down because of the synth mob telling him he's a misinformant, then I think he should just put it back up and maybe keep it down. I don't know. It's over now.
If Weaver targets me, I'm probably closing my whole channel down. I'm gonna start like, you know, doing live video games and you know, Pokemon card display or some shit. I don't know.
Bro, Weaver's the man. I had a little battle with Weaver before, and I'll tell you what, he is no man to mess with. You will get smoked real fast. All right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's like going to the big leagues. I was into amateurs, and I was like, all right, let's play around here, and it was like, and I was like, yeah.
I'm all good on the Weaver smoke.
Yeah. All right. Cool, man. So, anyways. Good talking to you. We'll talk. And don't forget, I bought something, man. So you guys told me to put my money where my mouth is. So I'll show it to you in a little bit.
Okay.
Right.
Yo, drop the link on them shirts. Peace.
All right, Slow. Yeah, man, that's the Machines one. He's the diplomat. We call him the synthlomat. He's a very diplomatic guy. There you go. There's a shirt if you want one there, Machines one. He's a very diplomatic guy. The phones are open again. Like I said, if someone calls when I'm talking to someone, I got to exit out. This is a one-man show. I do not have a switchboard here full of women operating the switch lines. So, all right.
Call from
Craft.
All right, we got a call from Echo Craft, the Daywalker. What's up, my baby?
Well, hello. Boy, I'll tell you.
What's up, bro?
This has turned into quite the shit show. It's like a shit storm right now.
Yeah, bro. That's what Synth Wars is all about, dude.
So listen, man.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, and you know, I'll try to keep it brief because some people said keep it brief.
Yeah.
I'll keep it in my briefs. How's that sound?
Oh, baby, you better. We don't need none of that around here. We don't need no Italian sausage on the show tonight, buddy.
A sausage.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I watched Weaver's video and I watched it and I guess he didn't watch the whole video or something like that. He said, and everybody's like going, well, it isn't about the samples. And the point is that these guys went to a big hitter on YouTube, a guy in the synth community who is respected, and they struck him down. Okay. That's the point.
That's
I
the
think
point.
everybody's missing the point.
That is the point. It's very friggin' simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
And
simple.
the thing is like I went off last night because I rant and I get pissed off. That's me. Everybody knows that.
That's
Some
why
people...
I love you. No Diddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
No Diddy, bro.
Yeah.
But the thing is it kills me about this whole thing is we're all missing the point. And the point is they went after this guy and they put a strike on his channel, and we all know what happens. Like you explained, 3 strikes and you're out. You're done. And there's no way of getting that back. You have to start all over again. You can fight it, but there's a few people who I watched in the political zone that got trampled on, and their channel's gone.
I think it's a power move, bro. I think it's a power move.
I think it's a combination of things. I think it's a combination. Like I said, last night I went off. I said a bunch of stuff. Maybe some of the stuff I said wasn't correct, but a lot of the stuff I said was correct. And I'm going to stand by that. And I'm not going to back down. Never walk back. Never walk back, man. If you say something, stand corrected. We both had a run-in with old Weaver, and he's definitely the man, and I ain't messing with him. And I was psyched to see him in the chat tonight.
Yeah, he's the Brock Lesnar of synth beefs, man. You can't go messing around with Weaver. Come on, dude. Everyone go check out Weaver's channel. Weaver Beats. And Weaver Beats too.
But like I said, even I said to Weaver, I said, I promptly admit I was wrong, right? Well, there are certain things that I said last night. I promptly admit that I was wrong. I don't recall what they were, but but the thing is you don't, you can admit that you're wrong, but you don't walk back. You don't take your video down. And I think I'm sad that Scott did that, because I like Scott's channel. He's very informative. He's very knowledgeable. He has a great setup. He's a great musician, and I think he probably got trashed.
I think Scott got a few messages in his inbox this morning from the Synth Mafia saying, "Hey, it'd be a good idea if you pulled that down, brother.
Yeah,
you're a misinformant.
Yeah,
you're not just a guy on the internet who made a video talking about something. You kind of messed up a few topics. You got 1 or 2 right, and you kind of messed up a bit of the rest. So what?"
Right. And that's just it.
But everyone's like, this can do so much damage to the company. Maybe it can. Maybe it can. I don't know. Maybe it can damage the company. I don't know.
I think if anybody should walk back, it should be teenage engineering.
Because you said it right. The main thing here is it doesn't matter if they struck him for sounds. It doesn't matter if they struck him for video. It doesn't matter if they struck him for whatever reason they struck him. They struck him, and now he has 1 of 3 strikes, and if he gets 2 more, his whole life's work is demolished. But I guess TE could look at him and be like, bro, you're demolishing our life's work by talking crap about us.
But dude, we're all demolishing their life's work because they suck. And I owned pocket operators, and I had fun with them, and that's what they were. They were pocket operators. They were toys to me. I still
love the medieval. I still want the medieval bad.
All right, that's it. I'm done talking to you. But
dude, I love that hurdy-gurdy, bro.
Dude, whatever you do, if you get it, do not put it on your channel.
No, listen. I'm not putting anything. Like tonight, I told you, man, I had a bunch of videos lined up, and I was like, people got the trigger finger tonight. Because listen, when copyright strike is in the zeitgeist, some people will just start striking. You're going to see people start striking people now.
Yeah, well, that's the point. This is what
because
I was
it's a power move, and people are going to abuse it because people like dirty, rotten trolls abuse it.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what I was trying to say last night. That if they get away with this and they don't walk it back and say they apologize or they made a mistake or they allow him to put his video back up.
No, they're not going to. They're not going to.
Who else is going to do this?
Here's how it'll go. Here's how it'll go, Echo. This is how it'll go. Let's just say 2 random people. Echo, you are the company, and I am Synth Samurai. I am the guy with the video. You copyrighted striking me, so I write you an email saying, "Oh, dude, come on, man. Can you take that down? That video was nothing. I did a parody, blah, 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 blah." In your email, you say, "Oh, you can put it back up. No problem. And we'll not copyright you strike anymore. No problem. Just keep your damn mouth shut."
Right.
And you'd be like, "All right, fine. I'll just take you off my hit list."
Right, but even if they do that, if I was, say that did happen, right? You know what I would do.
What?
I would go public with that. See, this is the bad thing about social media. If somebody comes after you like that, you have every right to turn around and go, oh, well, this is what they said to me to tell me to keep my mouth shut. And that's where I would turn around and say, no. I'm going to go full-blown, full renegade, and I'm going to expose you, because that's what people don't do. They refuse to stand up for themselves or anything that has to do with projects that they do or create. They refuse to stand up for what they believe in.
Well,
and
it's a
that's the
battle.
shit.
Let's hope all the synth renegades out there, man, get together and just kind of keep telling them, man, this is brutal. We should all just write TE emails being like, man, you guys are brutal. Why are you doing this? Knock it off. But I also got to think about it from the Machine's one point of view, where he was like, you know what, man? You know, it is their stuff, and he is using it in a disparaging way. And if they want to be like, all right, you want some smoke? Come get some smoke. We'll give you some smoke. Then I'm into that, because I'm all about, I like when Uli Behringer punches back. So what am I supposed to do? Be a hypocrite and say that I don't like when TE punches back? So you know what? Screw it. TE is my favorite company right now. I just changed my mind. TE is now my favorite company, because they're coming out and saying, you know what? If you want to talk crap about us, be prepared to get smacked in the face. All right. TE, I'm a TE fanboy starting today. I don't care what anybody says. TE all the way, 100%.
I'm going to make up a few T-shirts for you. Then I'm going to say, Synth Samurai loves teenage engineering.
Yeah, I'm TE now. I'm a TE boy all the way. TE, I love you. They got the best products ever. I got one of the tables on pre-order, and I got a bunch of those dolls for the missus.
Yeah, well, that's where those dolls belong. Anyway. Yeah. Listen, man, again, I don't think Scott should have taken his video down, and it's sad that he did. And again, we're missing the point, and I hope that everybody, I'm not taking my video down.
Yeah, dude, Echo, just simplify it for everybody. What's the point of what happened here? Give it to me in one sentence, so nobody has to make another 10-minute video splurging out all the in the weeds crap. What's a one-sentence point?
The point is, you don't go after somebody like that because you feel like you got butt hurt or somebody turned around and used some of your stuff. It's like, hello, you're in the market to get your stuff out there. You're in the market to get people to buy your $2,300 shill. You're gonna take somebody's video down because you didn't like what they said. Come on, man. Or you didn't like the video that they compared it with, whether it was a parody or not. I'm sorry. I never even saw the video, to be honest with you.
I didn't see it either, but all I know now is I'm probably going to buy that Medieval when I get off this Synthcaster tonight.
All right. Well, you go right ahead and do that, and let me know when the fader breaks, if it does on that one. So, they can send you the parts and the diagrams on how to fix it, know. But anyway, again, I'll shut up after this. The point is, they went after somebody who's well respected in the community, and for doing something with a video or samples or whatever the frig it was. And I just think it's not cool, and they should go back to, what's his name, Florin? Bad Gear, that's what I call the guy.
Nobody was sticking up for him either. It seems like nobody was having his back. It's weird.
Well, I like his videos sometimes. I like watching his stuff. So I mean, I have his back. I think it's rude.
I stand with AudioPilz.
Absolutely.
I stand with AudioPilz, and whatever that tic tac sign is in FTE, I still haven't figured it out, but
he's a renegade. Weaver Beats is a renegade.
Yeah,
like
someone just said Weaver would have called in, but he's busy. Yeah, Weaver, let's come on the show sometime, man. We'll chew it up.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have him because he has a different point of view with things, and a lot of times I agree with him.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right, I'll let you go. Bro. Let more people call in, but that was my 2 cents, and I wish Scott didn't pull his video down. So
all right, baby, your 2 cents is worth 5 around here.
Well, gee, thanks. I sent you $2 so I could get my point across.
I know. You and the missus. The missus sends me $2 the other day so she could get me to grab some friggin' auto insurance papers. And I was like, baby, you got to pay more than $2. I'm rolling here. I don't. That stuff just flashes by. All right.
All right, brother.
Okay. Goes back to her anyway, so I don't know. It's fake. Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, dude. Talk to you later.
Peace.
Salute. All right, phone lines is open up. We'll take a few more calls here. 413-279-4344. All right, we got some interesting perspectives. Is it just an FAFO move by TE towards AudioPilz? Did AudioPilz make a massive error and use too much of their artistic, beautiful content without modifying it enough? Is it a big, you know, should have Scott taken down his video? Who cares? What is it?
From
Hans Volt.
All right, we got Hans Volt calling in, baby. You sound like you're out on the move. What's up?
Yeah, man, I'm driving, but I just had to call in and just add one final angle.
Let's hear it.
To this. I think teenage engineering was just worn out with all of Apollo's videos that he's been making fun of them.
And they thought Apollo was AudioPilz.
Well, one of the executives was like, if I see one more damn video of somebody out here talking shit about teenage engineering, that's it. We're going to copyright strike him. It just happened to be AudioPilz, but it's Apollo's fault.
Yeah.
All right, this is my exit. It's Jersey. We all got an exit. I'm out of here.
You're out of here, baby. I love you. Take it easy.
Later.
All right, that's the Hans Volt, man. You know what? I think they might be right. They might have thought, oh my God, they might have thought that friggin' AudioPilz was Apollo, AudioPilz. What is it? Einhorn, Finkel, Einhorn. They mixed it up. Oh crap, Florian. They thought you were Apollo. Apollo's the one that's been putting out all the TE content. Oh my God, you got caught up in the poop storm. The poop tornado sucked you up and spit you out. It was supposed to be Apollo all along. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think we figured it out. All right, I'll take probably 2 more calls and then I got to cook it. 413-279-4344. Let's see. Let me just make sure everything's lined up to answer the phone. It seems like we always get 2 calls coming in at once. I need to hook up a switchboard of some sort. Oh yeah, I still got to do the unboxing. 2 more calls. That's it. 413-279-4344. If you want to talk shop, we can talk shop. The topic is this major drama that's unfolding over the internet, which I am a part of pouring some syntholine on the fire so these embers keep burning for a few more days, so we all have some interesting stuff to talk about besides transistors and capacitors and faders and cutoff knobs and legato, vibrato, portamento, and potatoes. All right, hold on here now. All right, I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. If anyone calls in, we'll go. If not, I'm gonna switch on over to the unboxing. Seems like everyone's good to go. Yeah, the poop winds are stirring, man. 413-279-4344. And it's going once. It's going twice. It's going 3 times. All right, phone lines are now closed. Let's get on over to the unboxing. So that's the topic, man. Let me put on some music to relax to here, because that heavy metal is a little bit wild. Let me just switch it over here real quick. There's a really cool playlist here that I like, and let me just put it on and then turn it up. Okay. So that's the topics. To be honest with you, can I be honest with you? Because some people take me a little too seriously sometimes. I really don't care that much. I think from this day forward, Teenage Engineering is the greatest company, synthesizer company on earth. They make the greatest products. All their prices are super fair, and everybody should support them from here on out, all right? My God, the iron fist of the synth kingdom has come down hard, and they're breaking all the best of the men. All right, let's check it out. Let me just X out a few things here so I can make sure these streams kick up good and quick. Hold on. All right. Here we are. Let's get her opened up. Any guesses what's in the box? Any guesses? Echo Craft and friggin' Hans Volt. And oh, before I do that, I got a shout out to Katana's grandmother. She made me these sweet synth slippers. All right. Absolutely epic synth slippers. Organic wool. Only the best from the Polish llamas. Polish llama wool. I think she's 94 years old and she still made these for Christmas. Epic. Thank you, Grandma Katanas. We love you. All right, let's get going with the unboxing, baby, shall we? Any guesses? Hold on, I gotta pull up the chat. What is in it? Is it an OPXY? Is it a medieval? Is it a EP133KO2? Is it a table? What is it? Synth Snuggie slippers, baby? Oh yeah. What are you thinking? Sub 8's choking out my own BS. Yeah, llama synth pajamas. Have you guys seen the Synth Snuggie yet? I don't know. But here we go. Let's open her up. We only unbox with the biggest of knives around here. That's how you open it. Any guesses? No guesses? Is it a pedal? Is it a table? You guys said I'd buy nothing, so I put my money where my mouth is. Like I told you, this was supposed to come for Christmas, but it didn't. So I had to go get it myself. Oh, now you can see the size of the box. Any guesses? A clone, yeah. Let's see here, hold on. Oh. Any guesses what it is? Candle? Nope. Well, I gotta figure out how to open this. Hold on. I like to keep my boxes intact as much as possible. Any ideas? I'll give you a hint. Any clues? Snow globe? Nope. Take out these glasses so I can see it better. Oh. If it doesn't, okay. Any guesses? Getting closer? This is more than a pedal. Let me bring the camera in. There we go. Yerba mate? Nope. If anybody knows what this is, you're for real. Anybody know? It's a death whistle. It's a Mayan death whistle or Aztec death whistle. Let me see. Instructions. Aztec death whistle. What do you know about that? Let me see here. Aztec death whistle. MIDI port. Yeah, it's got a MIDI port. I just got to find it. Hold on. I mean, shouldn't be too complicated. Musical instrument. Put your mouth on top, blow strongly, 3 to 5. All right, let's check it out. Aztec death whistle. Here we go. Let me see. I gotta get my audio changed over. Hold on. Check, check. Audio. Here we go. Ready? Let's see what it sounds like.
Oh my God. Dude.
That is amazing. Let me throw some reverb on it. Dude. Aztec death whistle, baby. Yeah, let me throw some reverb on it.
Exactly why I keep telling us.
Yeah. So I asked for this for Christmas. I put this in my Christmas list and it didn't show up. And I was like, the one thing I wanted for Christmas, this Aztec death whistle, I didn't get. I was like a friggin' petulant child on Christmas morning. And then let's put some reverb. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So now, you say I don't buy nothing? How about that? That's what I'm buying, baby. Hold on. Aztec death whistle. Can't beat it. I think it's awesome. Check it out. You can get it on Amazon. This is actually what they used in the Aztec times, man. This is their war cry screen. Let me see if it's got any details. Each death whistle is fire glazed and finished by hand. Check, check. As a result, you may notice slight variations in finish, such as scratches, small marks. There's also natural beeswax used to preserve the whistle. And yeah, that's what's up. Raphael. Aztec death whistle, baby. Anyway, that's the show for tonight. I got to go. You guys take it easy. I hope you had a wonderful night. If you want to grab a shirt, grab one. And I still don't know what it means. I have no idea what that means. And don't forget, baby, pick up your Aztec death whistle. Amazon. Slow, slow.